everybody. I'm Philip.
And I'm Justin.
And together, we are Pajamas. And we are at a weird end of season 1, going to season 2 spot. The Christmas Invasion is what we're going to watch now. Some places show it as episode 14. We've also seen episode 14 as something called Born Again. So I don't know. Some places I've seen show it as episode 0 of season 2. So we're just calling it the bridge between 1 and 2. So we are getting ready to watch that. The first official full episode with David Tennant. And I am super excited. There's one thing I'm excited for. I'm not going to spoil it for you. But something about his doctor that I really like. And I can't wait for it to happen. So are you ready to get into it?
Yes.
All right. Let's watch The Christmas Invasion.
I can barely wait.
Eye candy. Every episode. Now do y'all notice it?
I still think that they didn't notice it. Somehow they didn't notice something that loud and made those crashes.
But who is he? Where's the doctor?
That's him. That's the doctor.
What do you mean that's the doctor? Doctor who?
Exactly.
So, yeah. No one still noticed. There's now a crowd running to see what all the commotion and ruckus was about. It's fine. It's fine. Just saying.
If that won't get people's attention, then nothing will.
Thought you were gonna sneeze. That's why I was flinching.
Well, he's got 2 hearts.
Oh, don't be stupid.
He has.
Anything else he's got 2 of? How can he go changing his face? Is that a different face or is he a different person?
How should I know?
Because you're with him all the time, Rose.
I thought I knew him, Mum. And then he goes and does this.
I don't feel bad for her.
He's not human.
I don't feel bad for her. I know. I think Mickey feels.
Must drive you mad. Surprised you don't give up on me.
No, well, that's the thing, isn't it? You can rely on me. I don't go changing my face.
We had Tree-nado.
Does it seem too much like episode 1?
Tell me. Painkillers. Do you need aspirin? Codeine, paracetamol. Oh, I don't know, Pepto-Bismol. Liquid paraffin, vitamin C. Bowl of soup. Nice bowl of soup. Soup and a sandwich. Oh, soup and a little ham sandwich.
I need you to shut up.
Christmas morning.
Alex is my right-hand man. I'm not used to having a right-hand man. I quite like it, though.
I like it myself.
I don't think we've been introduced. Harriet Jones, Prime Minister.
Yes, I know who you are.
Maybe they're not actual Martians.
Of course not. Martians look completely different.
You can tell the President, and please use these exact words. He's not my boss, and he's certainly not turning this into a war.
That's right. Put America in its place.
No sign of the doctor.
Nothing yet.
Failing him. What about Torchwood? We extend that peace to the Sycorax, and then tell them this planet is armed, and we do not surrender.
He'd save us.
You really love him, don't you?
Maybe she still doesn't know what she wants.
That's true. I concede. That's true.
According to reports, it's like 1/3 of the world's population. That's 2 billion people ready to jump. Stand forward.
I'm proud to represent this planet. Harriet Jones, Prime Minister.
Yes, we know who you are. Bring it on board.
Uh-oh.
Look at that's gonna do.
Are you gonna be in misery all the time?
Yes.
You should look at it from my point of view. Stuck.
Leave this world with all the authority of the Slavian Parliament of Rexacorco Phalabatorius. The Guelph Confederacy, sanctioned by the mighty Jagrafes. Oh, the Daleks.
How do I look?
Different.
Good different or bad different?
Just different.
Am I ginger?
I wanted to be ginger. I've never been ginger. And you, Rose Tyler.
I demand to know who you are. I don't know.
There is more to see than can ever be seen. More to do than... No, hold on. Sorry, that's the Lion King.
Witchcraft.
Time Lord. No second chances. I'm that sort of a man.
It's a message from Torchwood. They say they're ready.
Tell them to fire.
Uh-oh.
And I should have stopped you.
What does that make you, Doctor? Another alien threat?
Down your government with a single word.
You're the most remarkable man I've ever met, but I don't think you're quite capable of that.
Well, there we have the Christmas invasion.
There is beauty even in suffering and death.
Meteors and ash falling from the sky.
Well, yes, did you also notice that when the Earth exploded that it was beautiful in its own way? The lights, the spectacle.
Well, I wasn't expecting, when we started this, that we would start with Christmas tree NATO and end with a sword fight.
And indeed, I was actually wondering what that tree was made of that it was able to do that much destruction.
So when you asked if this was like episode 1, I was like, nah. At this point, you just kind of roll with it. Killer Santa things with horns and tree NATO and invading species. And although the creature design for them was really cool. I thought they looked really neat.
Yes, they looked very vicious.
Yeah, they looked really cool. Because in the last one, I was saying I was excited to see the first full episode with David Tennant as the Doctor. And then he's in bed like half the episode. I'm like, well, never mind then. And then he eventually woke up because of tea.
Well, yes, it is something that is true of English culture, that many problems can be solved by simply having a cup of tea.
Well, there you go. Yeah, I mean, there's just... It's a Doctor Who episode at this point.
With something very dangerous and ominous.
Yeah.
That could be coming because, well, by doing that, it could be interpreted as a declaration of war.
Yeah, an act of war. Yeah.
Or it could muster a notion of honor killing, since they couldn't possibly have been the only ones of their species.
Mm-hmm. True. Well, yeah, the one even said that they could bring the Armada. So
yes,
they're merely one ship in said Armada. Yeah, I thought it was interesting to take Harriet Jones from this noble figure to almost a disgraced one, and to bring Torchwood into it, not really knowing what Torchwood is, other than the vague references and having Captain Jack for a while, is interesting. Apparently they can make a laser that can shoot into space. So please don't spoil in the comments below what Torchwood is. Please stop spoiling stuff, please. I don't want to have to disable comments, but I will. I enjoy talking with everyone out there about Doctor Who, and you reliving your own experience through ours. I really enjoy it, I do, but I don't want to be spoiled on stuff. I want to learn it as you had the chance to. And this is an example why. Like, I didn't if people were like, oh yeah, Torchwood can make a giant laser that shoots into space. I'm like, oh, well, look what somebody spoiled for me. But no, it didn't get spoiled, and it was really like, oh.
It was a very bad decision in that, well, seeing it from either side, because, well, by doing that, surely they would, if they're able to do that, surely they're able to notice that one of their ships is missing that was on its way here, and now it seems to have disappeared. I would think that they would probably find that at least a little suspicious, and would then investigate.
Well, yeah, we don't know what technology they have.
Yes, so if you wanted to have the Earth go back into the shadows and be concealed, I'm afraid that it's too late now.
Yeah, exactly. Like, I get why she did it. I also don't agree with it. I don't think that was the right decision at all. But I understood her reasoning for it, because she thought she was protecting the planet, but as you just said, like, I was like, yeah, you just kind of screwed us on that one there, Harriet. Do these ships have like a black box kind of thing? Are they monitored by like the main ship? You know, as they're tracking, like, there's gotta be, like, it's an advanced technology, advanced alien race that can do space travel and invasions. So yeah, we don't know exactly what the repercussions of this are, but I assume we're going to revisit in the future. Because I've noticed with Doctor Who, they rarely leave, because we went back in season 1 and revisited things.
Oh yes,
a few times. So I imagine we're going to revisit this again in the future. Don't tell us, please. The thing I was looking forward to with David Tennant that I said I was excited to see, the end, the suit and the coat with his Chucks, his Converse, is his iconic look. That's his Doctor look.
And he looks great.
Oh, he looks so good. Like, a man in a tailored suit and Chucks, just a man after my heart. Although I was wearing suit and Chucks years before. So I'm going to be all hipster and trendy now. I don't think they would have had a live unveiling of the satellite footage. I don't think any government on the planet is that. It would at least go through a delay. Like, even professional wrestling goes on like a 5-10 second delay if it's live.
Well, yes, I would think that, well, what if there is a bit of a problem with the transmission in case if something were to have gone wrong with it?
Or if an alien appears on the screen speaking their language at you. I liked that America tried to butt in and Harriet Jones shut it down. I just think we are so full of ourselves and self-important as a country and how we portray ourselves in media. And it's nice to see it from a different point of view. I think it's cool that the focus is London. The focus is England. The person in charge is the prime minister. It's not the president of the United States. It's not Washington, D.C. It's refreshing. Someone that's grown up in America and all the invasion and science fiction stuff and action stuff, it's always so borderline jingoist. And it's just so nice to have a different perspective of the same kind of stuff, but just to see it through a different set of eyes. It's nice. That's all I'm saying.
It isn't repetitive.
Well, it just gets cliche at a certain point. And, you know, I don't like things that are like overly cliche, even though I myself might be overly cliche in some ways. But as far as like that goes, it gets just like, oh, here we go again. America is the savior of everything. We saved the earth again because America, and, you know, it gets a little overbearing. And it's nice to see something different. I did like that Harriet Jones did the news broadcast for the Doctor. Thought that was very kind of brave, like acknowledging his existence.
Indeed.
In a worldwide way. And yeah, I wasn't expecting that. I was kind of like, whoa, okay. Back when she was still, you know, one of the good people. And I thought that was cool, like the whole the blood thing they did. That show of power, that creature alien thing, just like waving his hand and the blue stuff, and then a third of the population was like, I was like, that was such a good show of control and power. Like, all I have to do is do this, and a third of you are ours. Even if we found out later it was a bluff, but even then, that was just a cool, like, just a neat way to go about it.
It actually is also much more convenient and efficient than the stereotypical invasion.
Yeah. All we have to do is stay up here in our ship, do this, and And I was like, man, what could you do? What else can you do? It's like, holy crap. Invading without invading. It was really neat. It was just like, you don't really see that. It's always some stupid, like, we're coming in and...
Something that's been done probably too many times.
Yeah, agreed. But overall, yeah, it was interesting. It was memorable, for sure. I'm so used to the old Doctor. Like, I love David Tennant, I really do. But I got so used to the old Doctor, like the mannerisms and the voice and just like the. So it's gonna take a couple episodes, I think, to transition. And then by then there'll be maybe a new Doctor at the end of this one, so we have to do it all over again. It's gonna be like, oh my god, I can't get attached to anything.
Like what Rose is feeling, assuming that we can know what she's feeling.
I don't know about Rose. I don't know if I want to get on. We're gonna be beating this dead horse with Rose. I don't want to do it. Like, Mickey needs to move on. Just Rose, one of them just needs to cut the cord, and move on. I realize why they can't. I think that they actually do love each other. At this point, it's just Rose is leading him on. He doesn't have the heart to move on. She doesn't have the heart to just say no. She just says, there's nothing here for me. And here at the end, I'm going to hold this guy's hand in front of you. And he's just like, you're just never coming back. Or you're never going to stay, are you? And it's like, oh my God. It's like we're going around in circles with them. It's like they're just chasing each other's tails. And
perhaps if they really love each other, then the best thing that they could do for each other is separate.
I honestly think so. I just think it's getting very repetitive. And I get that it's a complicated relationship. And again, as I said, I'm glad it's not as I said, I think with the last video, I'm glad their relationship isn't pure like this cliche again, and just, meh. I'm glad that it's layered and has complications. It makes it interesting. But at the same time, we just keep doing the same thing over and over with them. It's like, we're going to the well too many times, I think, with the, you're never coming back. I can't stay. I'm coming back, and I'm going to go out with you and hold your hand and run away with, and we're going to do stuff together. And then the doctor, and then I'm going to hold his hand and run away with him. And then I miss you, and then you came back, and let's do stuff again. It's just, they think they're climbing, but they're going in a circle. This is just my personal opinion, obviously, on this. It's getting a little long in the tooth. Let's do something about it. Let's evolve the relationship somehow. I'm all about the mom and Mickey staying in the story, but let's evolve it somehow, please. Let them just be friends that love each other. There's nothing wrong with that.
And it's real. It's something that actually does happen.
Right.
That people that wanted to be in love, but it didn't work out, and now they're simply friends.
Yeah. It's like Mickey, she's never going to choose you over him, ever. So Rose, just freaking say that. Like, just stop. Both of them need to stop. I get why they don't. I get it. And I respect it because it's complicated. And I can respect complicated. It's better than boring and easy.
Now, it's as if they're being held back from moving on.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
And that, well, time is moving on. That's an interesting way of putting it, considering that it's Doctor Who.
Mm-hmm.
It's moving on, and it's going past them, leaving them behind.
It's just the same stuff. It's the same stuff. Like, she's gonna come back, and he's gonna be all puppy dog, and then she's gonna leave. He's gonna be sad. And she's gonna. It's like she's not really leading him on, but she kind of is, and he's not really trying to move on. But how could he? It's just, let's do something different. Season 2, please. Just be friends that love each other, and when she comes back, you'll be there for her, and she'll be there for you, and you'll still hang out. But just nix anything else. He can still love her and be in love with her, but move on. How many times do we have to see him being left when she leaves holding the doctor's hand? That's all I'm saying.
It does seem as if the show is moving towards the Doctor and Rose eventually being a couple.
Right. Well, especially since she has a much prettier doctor to look at.
Well, yes, it is quite difficult to compete with a Time Lord who is also younger and handsomer than what he looked like 1 month ago.
Yeah, exactly. I'd have been the opposite. Like, with old Doctor, I've been like, no, we don't need to kiss. No. Oh my God, you're changing. Oh man, I think we should kiss now. I don't know why. Like, so weird. Oh, you're sick in bed. Aw, you should have someone to take care of you and cuddle with you and make sure that you're okay.
Life is full of surprises.
Life is full of surprises
and opportunities.
Sure. Yeah, maybe for some. But overall, very interesting, very entertaining. And we will be officially, I guess, I don't know how, we don't know. This is the bridge episode. So we'll officially, in some capacity, be starting season 2 next weekend. We officially start the David Tennant season of Doctor Who. Anything else you'd like to add?
No.
Well, that's going to wrap up this episode. As always, I don't have a fancy outro, so I'll simply say thank you for watching. Goodbye.
Goodbye.